All right, if you have trouble staying out of your head and staying in your body, staying grounded, staying connected, staying centered, whatever verbiage you would like to use, I would recommend trying this. Really just focus on breathing through your nose and keeping your mouth closed. I don't know why it works. Um, I don't know. I have no idea why it works, why it's been working for me recently. Like I said, I already made it one, maybe two videos about this now the last couple of days, just because it's just been the thing that's been here with me the last couple of days, and it's really been working wonders, so to speak. Um, Truly. So, but like the thing is, it's not just as easy as breathing through your nose, closing your mouth. Most likely, maybe it will be for you. But the thing is, what it does also is when you're doing this, like I said in the last video, I've had to be very intentional about bringing a lot of my awareness to my jaw, my teeth, my tongue, my cheek, and using my tongue to direct the energy into my mouth. So when the energy wants to be in my head, directing it down into my jaw and down into my body, right? And that's been working because usually energy will just come up here, and then you have more energy in your head, and then you're in your head, and it sucks. No one likes to be in their head, blah, 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 yada, yada. You get it. We all get it. Everyone gets it. Um, so, with all that being said, though, one of the reasons I was saying it's not the easiest thing, it's not just like as simple as just doing that, just closing your mouth and breathing through your nose. I mean, it also is as simple as that. Like, it is that simple. It genuinely is that simple. But also, the reason it is also not that simple is, in my experience, what this has done for me is anytime I'm like feeling a lot, and I used to when I would dissociate and then leave my body, and the energy would go up more into a dissociated place, or I'd be more in my head, or whatever you want to call it. um, it's because there's a lot of feeling or something going on right in the body that I unconsciously did not want to feel. So when you do this and you start directing your awareness energy down and closing your mouth and just breathing through your nose and just holding that, in my experience, in those times it forces you into feeling a lot of what is present, really, namely in your body. And this is a good thing. It's a good thing. But if you've been in a habit of unconsciously avoiding these feelings, and because they're too much or whatever, so then you just dissociate, and then you probably, maybe this is at this time, maybe it's just like you start breathing through your mouth, and maybe your fucking spirit leaves through your fucking mouth, or who knows? I don't know. I'm not, like I said, I don't know any of the science behind this, and then this isn't like scientifically backed. And haven't done, I've studied at Stanford for 4 years, so I can tell you all about how you should breathe through your nose. Like, I haven't done any of that. So all I can tell you is from my experience. My experience is I was super disconnected, dissociated from my body, couldn't feel anything at all, and I was not in touch with myself. And now I can stay in my body and be grounded and centered and be connected to my feelings and feel all of life way more fully. So I didn't learn this shit at Stanford, but I know from my experience, right? And like I said, so maybe it'll translate to you, maybe it won't. Worst case scenario, you just close your mouth and breathe through your nose for a little bit, and you didn't lose that much of your life. So me again, would recommend trying it out. Just trying it out, seeing if that forces you to feel something, see if that forces you to feel something in your body that might be a little uncomfortable, and make sure then, so if we're trying this method that I've been utilizing the last couple of days, for whatever reason, it's just been working for me, is close your mouth, breathe through your nose, use your tongue to bring a lot of awareness there, and like press it and bring your energy and awareness into your teeth and your jaw, and use your tongue to direct the energy down and down into there and away from your head and up here. And then in that, stay really present with that, and then whatever surfaces and feelings come up in your body, just feel those in a very, like I've said in other videos too, you go into those in a direct and open way. To me, that's always been the secret for anything I've ever needed to feel fully, is you dive into it directly, but then you open to it fully. So just doing that in tandem with breathing through your nose and keeping your mouth closed, it helps to like anchor it in with the body more for some reason. So it's not just, you know, a energetic feeling or something. Like it anchors it way more into the body. So, yeah, I guess that's it. I mean, here's the part where do I just end it here or do I ramble on for a while because why not? So caveat. I've said everything I need to say about that. Is that even the right word for that? Caveat? I don't know. See, here starts the rambling. But like I said, I've already said everything I need to really say about that, probably. So feel free to already shut this video off because anything from now on after with me continuously recording, I don't know what the hell I'm going to talk about because I don't feel like I'm probably going to talk about that. But, who knows? I might talk about it. I might talk about it for 6 hours longer. I won't. I'm not going to talk about it for 6 hours longer. Definitely not. So, yeah, I don't know, man. It's been working. It's been working a lot, and I'm grateful for that. And that's the reason I'm sharing it, and I can't recommend enough just at least trying it because I know how frustrating and just like it's such a terrible feeling to be anywhere around people, around whatever it is, and then, with completely what feels like out of your control, all of a sudden, like, poop, pop, you're out of your body, and then you're disconnected and you're in your head and you're just in a tailspin and you're overthinking and you have, you don't feel like relaxed and spacious and you don't feel like you can just connect to anybody because, all your energy just got ramped up super high and then now you're in your head. It's not fun. It's not a fun feeling. It's definitely not a fun feeling. So that's why not that's why, but also that's why, this is why I've been obsessed with anything and all things feeling, just to be able to just like stay and get more connected to myself. Because, like I'm sure I've said in other videos, is I had zero connection to myself, to who I was, like zero. And then I did. And then when I started to have a connection to myself, I got obsessed with figuring out how to become more connected to myself, right? So that's all I've been doing all day, every day. Of course, I do other things, but this is like always going on in the background because I'm obsessed with it, because it has been the answer to living a more fulfilled life, is being more connected to yourself, right? Who could have figured? If you want a more fulfilled life, you just gotta feel more and be more connected to you. That's it. That's the secret. I mean, there's other secrets, but they're top secret, and I don't want to get rid of them right now. I'll probably have to sell, like I said, I'll have to sell like a master course. Be like, wow, top 10 secrets by me for all of this money. Maybe I'll give them up. Maybe I'll give all the secrets up. But maybe I'll just continuously ramble on and give them all away for free. And then this is what I mean, bro. This is what now I'm just rambling, and who cares? But like I said, life's been getting better and better and better in that way, and it's hard to go through life not connected to yourself and not feeling anything. It's actually really easy. It's actually really easy to do that. Life just kind of sucks, like life is not enjoyable because you don't get to enjoy anything. Like if you're not allowing yourself to feel and you're avoiding and you're just like not connected to yourself and feeling fully or as fully as you can, then you can't enjoy the things that life are here to have to offer because you can't feel the things. And everything has a feeling. Every experience has a feeling. So, if you want to enjoy everything more, you gotta feel more. And so for right now, one of the ways to feel more is by closing your mouth and breathing through your nose a little bit and making sure you direct your energy downwards with your tongue and just, staying real present doing that, and then just facing all the feelings that come up. And then, all of a sudden you're going to feel more feelings. It's going to be like, oh my goodness, I can't believe that I'm feeling more. Oh my, wow. I didn't even know I could feel more. Now I do feel more, and it's amazing. And wow, no, this also feels kind of hard, but I feel more of that too. But then, wow, something good happened, and now I feel even more of that. How cool. And that's kind of just like how it goes. You know what I mean? But, it's also said, I gotta stop saying that, like I've said in other videos, because like I'm going to repeat myself. I'm going to repeat myself a lot, probably, about a lot of things. So, I don't even know what I was about to say. Nah, I lost it. Whatever. Whatever, man. Whatever. All right, I'll end it there because this is going to be more and more rambling. You know, that would, if anything, you know. I mean, no, it doesn't matter. No one watches this right now. I was like, no one watches these right now. So you know what? I'm gonna ramble on for another minute because, like, I'm gonna ramble on for another minute. No one watches this, like, so it doesn't matter. So it's like even more freedom right now. I mean, that shouldn't change anyway. You know, even if there was a bunch of people that watched it, it shouldn't matter. You know what I mean? This is me in my car right now, in my video. And you also have the freedom to quit whenever you want. You have to be like, wow, this guy is annoying. I'm going to stop listening. You have the freedom to do that. You absolutely do. And so also I have the freedom to ramble on. And I'm going to ramble on a little bit because this is the other topic I was thinking about this the other day. So first, like I said, no one watches this. So that's, you know what I mean? It's like whatever. So I could just ramble on. But even if people did watch it, and I wanted to, I was like, I wonder if I should just make, my own, because I like to ramble. And here's why I'm tying in the fact that no one watches it, because I was like, that sounds like oh, no one I'm like, that's not the point. It's not like, oh, no one watches my stuff, so I can just do whatever I want. That's not the point at all. The point of me saying no one watches it is I was going to say, if people did watch these and there was any amount of people, for whatever reason, who just enjoyed the nonsensical ramblings that sometimes make sense in them, in the nonsensical ramblings, there's some things make sense. We get there sometimes, and then we just we go off on some nonsense again. We trail off. We come back. So, if there was anyone out there who did enjoy these nonsensical ramblings, then I was like, maybe I should just do those also. You know what I mean? Like, I could make, because I enjoy when I don't have anything to say. You know what I mean? And I can just speak whatever, and it doesn't have to make sense. So, if there was any group of people that enjoyed that, I could just also do those. I can make them longer. You know what I mean? And just ramble on. And I don't know. I could label that something different so people knew. It's just like, all right, we gotta strap in for whatever, because this is not going to make sense. And then I can keep making the other videos, because I also do like that. I like when I got things to share. Here and there. So those ones will be the ones where I just actually have a video with a point and a topic, and then I just make a video about that. So who knows? I'll end it here on that little bit of a ramble about the ramblings. So we'll see. Like I said, there's a very small chance that anyone will ever watch this, and if they do, there's even a smaller chance that they'll get to the 13-minute marker where I'm talking about this nonsense. So we'll see. We'll see, man. I don't know. If there is a person out there that watches this and gets to this minute marker, and for whatever reason, even that one person was just like, you know what? I would like to hear more of these. Maybe I'll make more, because I just like making them. I enjoy making them. So the posting them and doing all the stuff, like that's the weird new thing to me, is just like putting it on YouTube, like putting it on the internet. You know what I mean? And like doing something with it, like putting it out there. You know what I mean? Like that's still been weird. I enjoy talking. So if you can't tell. All right. Yeah. Now I wanted to do.